Hey art folks, it's Sade, and today I just wanted to bring you this Toon Me challenge. I know I'm super duper late, but here it is. I saw it going around Instagram and I wanted to participate, so I decided to try this out digitally, which is something that I'm still getting to know. And I tried it out in Procreate, which was actually really helpful. I learned a lot by working on this challenge. I could have kept working on it for a lot longer, but I guess that is the sort of temptation with digital art, because you can always go backwards. You can always just push it a little further. With watercolor, there's just a certain point that you get to, and the paper and the paint are just going to stop you from going. But with digital, you can just keep going and going. And I definitely could have refined this a lot more until it got hyper realistic, but I felt that I learned a lot, especially with picking colors. I've had a lot of trouble trying to figure out how to pick colors digitally the way that I like to in watercolors. But once I started thinking about things in the same way that I already thought about them in watercolors, like glazing with blue and purple, and that browns are just desaturated yellows and oranges, it became a lot easier. Another big difference, of course, is that I can work like I would in watercolors, but I can also work opaquely, and I can also erase, which makes things a lot easier. So a lot of times I end up actually working in some kind of a mixture of how I would work in oils or gouache and in how I would work in watercolor. So I can add opaque highlights on top if I want. And I have been making those kind of slightly bluish, which makes them feel a little whiter than white, either slightly bluish or slightly yellowish, depending on where they're going. And I've also been adding just a lot of pink to my colors, which I guess would be similar to working kind of like with alizarin crimson with everything and just giving it a little bit of life. Sometimes I'm wondering if I want it to be a little looser or tighter. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if I really accomplished a real watercolor look here, or if it just looks digital or like some other medium. What do you guys think? Have you guys tried to do watercolors digitally? Have you had any success? By the way, here I'm using the Watercolors Max pack, which is definitely the best pack that I've ever used for watercolors. It's really amazing and feels really natural to work with. I love it. There's another pack that I might show you in another video, but I hope that you enjoyed this time lapse. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. And until then, be gentle with yourself. Bye.